I think the most important thing when you think of ethical leadership is that it's not about grandiose actions. It's not about these big statements. It's actually in micro behaviors every single day. It's about the shadow you cast and the culture that you really create. Not that dissimilar from a marriage, right? Where it's something that a marriage isn't made because you had a great wedding or because you had this big event. It's kind of your behavior every single day. There's a great quote, and I'm going to paraphrase it, from Atomic Habits that says, every action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. And that's how I see it. It's defining what are things that are valuable to you, to your team, to your organization. Transparency, managing expectations, creating an equitable environment, creating an environment where you can admit that you're wrong. And if you're going to fail fast and not with any type of fear of retaliation, that you can raise concerns that you have as well. And that you send a signal every single time someone sees you in action as to whether or not that behavior is acceptable or not. So I really think it's about walking the walk and then creating that environment where it's not just one person. This is something that actually spreads throughout an organization because people match behaviors. And it's a very, again, going back to this concept of micro behaviors, it can become a slippery slope if some little and slight change from that or deviation becomes acceptable. Then what next? And so it's not about breaking the law or those big kind of black and white situations. Clearly that was something that was an infraction. It's more about checking yourself on those things. Am I being transparent? Am I setting clear objectives? Am I creating a fair environment? And are other leaders within the organization and the team really rallying behind that as well?